he's tackled around the 42-yard line.
The running back gets 2 on the carry.
2nd and 7. The defense sets up in the nickel. And the safety with the interception. There's a player injured, but it looks like it's just a stinger. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Caught. And they make the stop around the 46-yard line. And a nice pass to the tight end.
Yeah, this is what I like. Move the ball down the field. Use that nice and steady intermediate passing game.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Shoved out of bounds at the 29. The wideout made a good-looking grab there.
You're right, and the quarterback threw it as soon as he saw he had that extra step.
From the gun. Back to pass. Throws it. Watch out. Oh, almost had a pick.
The offense caught a break there. That was not a very good pass by this quarterback.
Yeah, Coach, he threw it right into the hands of the defender. He's lucky that he couldn't hold on to it.
That's why this kid is on defense and not offense.
He's tackled at the 18-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
Yeah, nice little pitch and catch there. The wideout was able to find a little open space in the defense, and the quarterback was able to get him the ball for a good pickup.
They go with a run. Tried to sidestep by there, but a good tackle on the play. A 7-yard run by the running back. 2nd down, 4 yards to go. Ball on the 11. Offset I formation in the backfield. Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
Well, this corner isn't the biggest guy on the field, but he made a nice tackle there.
Yep, he helps out quite a bit on the run support. Nice play by the senior.
Fellas, the crowd is just going ballistic in support of their defense right here on 3rd and short. And he's taken down at the 6-yard line.
He got it, but it wasn't by much, Coach.
Hey, the receiver ran a good route, the quarterback threw it, and he got the first down. Plain and simple.
It's 1st down. Here we go from the 5-yard line. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. And he rifles it in there for the touchdown. It seems like all this kid has done all year long is catch touchdown passes.
He sure has, Brad. That's his 10th of the year.
We expected him to be a prime-time target today, and so far he has been. Great catch for the touchdown.
Brigham Young is up by 6. He makes the PAT. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. At the 30. He's tackled at the 36. The quarterback threw an interception on their last drive. Let's see if they can be more successful here.
Do you think this quarterback is rattled a little bit after that last pick?
He better not be, because it's early in the game, and if he loses his composure, this team can be in for a very long game. I think he's going to be all right, Coach.
The halfback gets the call and picks up 5. They come out with 4 wide out. He scrambled. Under pressure, knocked out of bounds, right around midfield.
Quarterbacks who could run the football really change your entire defensive game plan.
The defense will stack the line of scrimmage. And he has it on the corner. And they make the stop at about the 45.
A 5-yard pickup for the tailback.
It's second down and 5 to go. Ball on the 45. And they swap out the running back now for this next play. Runs it and tackled in the backfield.
They sure shut down the halfback on that play.
Boy, they were in the backfield in a hurry. The back just had no space to run the football.
Third down, 5 yards to go. Ball on the 45-yard line. They come out with 4 wide out. He's on the run. He might not be able to get the pass off. And he's going to come up with a sack.
He took too much time. You got to be more aware in the pocket.
After the sack, it's now 4th and long. He punts it. He fields the punt at the 20. Tries to get around the corner. A touchdown was the end result of their last drive as this offense moved the ball very well with their passing game. This drive will start at the 35-yard line. 6 DBs in the lineup. He's on the run. And they tackle him at the 39-yard line. And a great run after the catch.
And I love this call, and I'll tell you why. The timing of the play was perfect. That defense was not anticipating the screen at all.
Nickel defense. And down he goes around the 35-yard line. 4 yards on that play.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Second down, 7 yards to go. They come out in a nickel. Got an opening. Brought down at the 25-yard line. So this passing game continues to be successful here in the first quarter.
Well, the quarterback is making great reads, and he's doing a good job of finding his open receivers.
He has over 100 yards passing right now, and he'll get 500 if this defense doesn't slow him down.
And the defense just picked up their second interception of the game.
This defense has really been in sync during the first half.
They've really confused this quarterback by throwing different packages at him.
Yeah, they're all fired up now. If they keep this up, it'll be a long day for this offense.
They're packed in tight on the line. Takes it right, and the defense is there. That's a 3-yard pickup.
Good pressure from the defense. They brought the heat. Wasn't much room for the running back to work with.
And he's hammered as he lets it go. At the 30. To the 20. He tries to juke, but they bring him down. And a great ball game so far as we reach the end of one. The score here at A&G Carter Stadium is BYU 7, TCU nothing. Brigham Young is trying to make this a 2-score game. BYU is up by a touchdown, and they motion a guy to the right. He's taken down at the 1-yard line. Not a bad little play there.
Yeah, this is a nice job by the quarterback reading the coverage and delivering a very catchable ball and allowing his receiver to come up with a nice game.
On the pitch, look out, loose ball. And they fall on the loose ball.
Personal foul. Face mask on defense.
The defense lends them a hand with that penalty.
Gosh, giving up penalty yards is so frustrating, isn't it?
Brigham Young hoping to double their lead here as they close in on the goal line. 2 tight ends here. There's the handoff. He scores. And a halfback took it in for the score.
Yep, he punched that in from a short distance. He had great blocking up front on that play.
And he hits the PAT. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He kicks it off. He's to the 10. And he just got drilled. This offense lost the ball by way of a fumble the last time they had it.
Yeah, Kirk, this game is already getting out of hand. They can't afford these turnovers.
Yeah, they need to get something going here. This team can't afford to get in much of a bigger hole before halftime.
Throws on the run, and it's picked off. Inside the 30, to the 20, to the 10. And he's all the way in for the touchdown. What a great interception return by this defense.
Hey, they say the best offense is a good defense.
Yep, it sure is when they're putting points on the board.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. BYU is ready to kick it away. Here's the kick. He's to the 10. They'll bring him down at the 33. The quarterback comes back on the field, and I'm sure he's hoping to make up for that interception on the last drive.
As the quarterback, you just have to get that last play out of your head. All quarterbacks make mistakes, but the ones that don't repeat those mistakes are the really good ones.
Not that impressive of a play. Let's see if they continue to employ the short passing game or if they decide to run the ball.
At the 40-yard line.
There are four wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Scrambling around. Runs with it, and he's got room.
One thing about this quarterback is when the play breaks down, he has a way of improvising and getting positive yards.
4 wide. Now he tries to buy some time. He delivers. Intercepted. It's the junior corner. That interception couldn't have come at a worse time for the offense.
Man, you said it. It's only the first half, and we're talking about this team being out of the football game?
To get back in the game, they need to start making some defensive stops and put some points on the board.
First down, 10 yards to go. The backfield's in an offset I formation. Not much room there as they hand it off straight up the middle. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. Second and 8. Ball on the 43-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. 3 wide. Fires complete over the middle. Tackle made around the 49-yard line. They just took what the defense gave them on that play.
Yeah, you're right. That was a good job of getting that pass completed for positive yardage.
Throws complete. He's got room to work. And he's tackled around the 39-yard line. They brought the house on that one.
And this kid shows a lot of poise and moxie in the pocket. He knew he was going to get hit, but he hung in there and delivered the ball with accuracy.
Back to pass. 7-yard play.
Hey, they picked up a nice gain of 7 yards on that play. Great pass.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. They go with the run. And we'll take a break while the injured player is attended to. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 29-yard line. Now we'll see how the backup can do after that injury. They go with the run.
He just couldn't juke the defender, and he's brought down. They'll get 2 on that one.
Gain of 2 on the play.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen.
Brought down at the 12-yard line.
Good old post route, plus zone coverage, plus this quarterback equals first down.
It's the 9th play of the drive. First down. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Complete. He's got room.
He's knocked out of bounds at the 4.
Impressive completion there, guys. If this quarterback keeps throwing the football like this all the way to the end zone, he might earn himself a really, really good yoke.
Another big catch for this wide receiver. He continues to get open and make plays for this offense.
Here he goes. And there isn't anyone who's going to catch this cornerback.
Touchdown, TCU!
That's not where the quarterback wanted to throw that football, Kirk.
Yeah, but how about the play by the defender? That was a great interception and an even better effort to bring the ball back for a touchdown.
He makes the PAT.
Looks like they're ready for the kick. He kicks off from his own goal line. Across the 30. He's taken down at the 39-yard line.
And the offense will take the field, and they're certainly hoping to do better than they did on their last drive, which ended with a turnover.
In the long run, this team will be all right, as long as they can avoid those types of turnovers.
Yep, it's no coincidence that the teams that win the highest turnover margin are usually the teams at the top of the BCS standings year after year.
Big opening. And he will score.
That was a great play by the defense, and now they have the momentum.
They are still down in this game, but that really lights a spark for this team.
Things are going their way right now, and they'll be right back on the defensive side of the ball trying to make a quick stop so they can get the ball right back.
And he hits the PAT. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Kicks off.
He makes it out to maybe the 29-yard line. It's going to be interesting now to see if this quarterback can put that last throw behind him.
I can't stress enough how much that turnover really turned this game around.
That's why turnovers are usually the biggest difference in close games. Actually, any game for that matter.
And Herbie, that was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, and what impresses me is the composure of this young quarterback. He made a great read, saw the open receiver, and delivered an almost perfect strike. Good-looking play.
Back to pass.
He tackles him for a loss. Loss of 2.
Pretty good stand there. They weren't fooled at all by the offensive play call.
It's 2nd and 11.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense.
Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet.
It's 3rd down, and they're about the length of the football away from the first down marker.
D-line is making some adjustments.
And they're not going to get it. Great stop.
That's the cornerback that got in there and made that play, Kirk.
Well, he's known for locking down receivers, but that doesn't mean he won't come up and lay the lumber on the ball carrier.
So they're going to go for it here. They line up in an I. And they push him out at the 44. Pretty good gain. More importantly, though, it's good for the first down.
That's heartbreaking for a defense. They stopped him on the first 3 plays, but they just couldn't contain the pass on 4th down.
Brigham Young is up a score. Completes it, but he can't shake the defense. They get 4 yards on that pass play.
It was a simple play. The quarterback made his reads and didn't force the ball, but they got some decent yards out of it.
The freshman makes the catch.
This defense was very lucky they didn't give up a home run. They blitzed both cornerbacks and only gave up a 1st and 10. Anytime both corners blitz and you fail to get to the quarterback, the offense is looking at a shot at 6 points.
Tries to fit it in there, and it'll be intercepted. That's another great play by this defense.
This kid is having a spectacular play. That's his 2nd interception, and he's playing one of those unbelievable games today.
This linebacker's been all over the field. He's been great in the running game and the passing game today.
The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. They bring him down. How about the effort of the defense right there?
It's been a great effort by this kid. He has been absolutely sensational. That was his 2nd sack today.
This defensive end has provided a very efficient pass rush. One of the keys to this game was for him to get to the quarterback. He has really done that today.
Tipped away. It's halftime, and we've got a close one. The score here at A&G Carter Stadium is BYU 21, TCU 14. And the teams are lined up to start the second half. And it's off. Tackle made at the 27. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. First down, 10 to go. They line up in the jumbo set. And they make the stop at the 32-yard line. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5. Second down and 6. Ball on the 32-yard line. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Good tackle there in space. They'll get the first down on that 8-yard completion.
And let me say this now. They will not be successful if they try to defend this 4 wide receiver set with a 3-4 defense.
They hand it off again. And he's taken down at the 47-yard line. They get a good 7 yards on that one. They come out in a goal line set. They'll work the right side, and there's nothing going there.
Instead of running around the defenders, he ran right into them.
I don't think it mattered if he ran left or right or over the top. They just lost the battle up front.
Here we go.
Under heavy pressure. He goes downtown. Incomplete. It's knocked down by the defense. Took a great play to make sure that long pass wasn't completed.
Brad, the quarterback had his man, and lo and behold, here comes the defender, and play's over.
This is kind of a surprising call right here by the coach. This is an obvious punting situation.
He's looking deep down the left side. And they tackle him at the 15. How about that?
Let me say one thing. They made that play look a lot easier than it was.
Lee, you're right, and here you get to see the gun that this young man has.
Now it's 1st and 10 after the big pass play. They find themselves in the red zone for the first time today. Handoff, and he's met immediately. No place to go that time, and the offense loses a yard or 2.
Nice job of plugging up all the gaps and the possible cutback lanes by the defense.
Backup running back comes into the game now. He's scrambling. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space.
We'll take a break while the injured player is attended to. First and goal from the 3. Let's see if they can muscle this one in. Now we'll see how the backup can do after that injury. And down he goes at the 2-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
He just went right through him.
Man, who was supposed to block that guy?
I don't think it matters, Kirk. He's playing with reckless abandon out there. It's got to be hard to block a guy that hits like that.
And off, touchdown. And that was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
This guy's having a wonderful year.
He's the workhorse of this team, Kirk. And one thing is for sure, he knows how to find the end zone.
They'll line up for the extra point in an attempt to tie the game. And he converts the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. TCU is lining up to kick this one off. He sends it off. He's to the 20. They bring him down, and they bring him down hard on that one. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll start at the 30-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Hands it to the back. He's into the open field. Very good tackle in space. The offensive line got a really good push there, allowing the back to pick up 9 on the play. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. And he's level at the 50.
Move the chain gang because they just got themselves a first down.
Yeah, the quarterback and receiver were on the same page on that pass.
They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide. Drops back to pass. Throws out to the running back, no good. He let that one go before the defense got to him, and it fell incomplete.
Sometimes if you can safely get rid of the ball, it's your best option.
2nd and 10. Ace backfield. They motion to the left. And it looks like they're going to bring some heat. He's tackled at the 48-yard line. They're stopped 2 yards behind the line.
Now that's not exactly what they were looking for. They couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
They line up in an I. Back to pass. Green to the back, and he can't hold it. And they're going to have to bring on the punt team.
Great hold by the defense. They were expecting the pass play, and they defended it very well.
He really got a hold of that one. Tackle made at the 34-yard line. What a great return.
A few things here, guys. Poor coverage by the punting team and a great job by the returner of turning the ball upfield.
He didn't have much to do. That coverage was horrendous.
They give to the tailback. Tackle made at the 43. They go with a run, and that'll be a gain of 9. They're packed in tight on the line. Tackle at midfield. They'll get a first down there on the play with the run from the tailback.
7 yards there for the back, and those are the type of runs that they love getting from him.
They line up in the jumbo set. And down he goes at the 45. They get 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 45-yard line. New running back now into the backfield. Complete across the middle. And a nice pickup there.
I'll tell you what, the defense gambled a bit here and came with the blitz, and the quarterback showed tremendous poise by making a good read and delivered a nice ball to the open man.
They're packed in tight on the line. They throw a flag. A little laundry on the field, and we'll find out whose it is.
Holding. On the outside.
That penalty will move them back a bit.
Yeah, with so many young guys out there, it's bound to happen occasionally.
So it's first down and an eternity. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's tackled at the 45-yard line. He was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage on that scramble. Going with the shotgun here. Now he tries to buy some time. Here they come. And he tackles him hard at the 37. Good gain there on the quarterback scramble.
You know, I really like the decision to tuck it and run here. He waited and found no one open, so instead of throwing it away, he just took it upfield for himself.
Now he's scrambling. And he might want it all here, and does. Drops it. And that'll do it for the third quarter. And at the end of 3, the scoreboard dead even.
Third quarter, the score is tied.
They'll call on the field goal unit from 54 yards away. Kicks up. I think the pressure might have gotten to him.
Well, there's no question about this. Anytime you have a chance to put your team on top of the field goal, there's a little added pressure. I think you're right. I think it got to him. More than a little.
They line up in the shotgun. Throws to the right to his fullback. Nice tackle made there to bring him down. Pretty good gain right there.
You know, the thing that impresses me about this offense is their ability to spread the ball around. They're not afraid to go to their tight ends, their tailbacks, and in this case, their fullback. Nicely designed play.
There's a strike complete. He's down. They'll get 6 yards.
And he did a good job of not forcing the play. It was a simple throw and a good catch for a 6-yard gain.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. And it's caught. And they make the stop at the 33. That throw could not have been any better.
Hey, Kirk, that reminds me of the touch you used to throw with.
Yeah, come on, Scooter. This guy throws much better than I could even dream of throwing.
He drops back. Passes to the right. It's picked off. And now he's got room to run. And they'll return this one all the way. Touchdown, Hornflow. All it takes is one play, folks, and whether it's your offense or, in this case, your defense, you can go from losing the game to having the chance to hold on for the win.
Woo-wee! We've had the privilege of seeing a great one here today, and something tells me that wasn't the last big play to be made in this one.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. So with less than 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter, our score, TCU 28, Brigham Young 21. TCU lines up for the kickoff. He kicks it off from his own goal line. At the 30. He's taken down at the 30-yard line. Let's see how the defense responds now, coming off that big play just a moment ago.
This quarterback just needs to get his composure back. If he settles down, then I think this team will be all right.
And if this defense has anything to say about it, they're playing with a ton of emotion after that turnover. This safety does everything you ask of him. He can come up and play the run or drop deep into his zone and stop the pass.
And right there, I think he was looking for the run the whole way because he got in the backfield in a hurry.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Pressure gets there, and they bring him down.
Kind of looked like he hesitated a little bit too much.
You're right, Kirk. The protection was good, but they're not going to hold him out there forever.
From the gun. Throws incomplete, broken up. 3 plays and no first down, and now it's decision time for this offense.
Well, the defense did what they had to do so far. They're showing a lot of heart out there.
They get this one off, and it's a beauty. He's to the 40. Gets to about the 47-yard line. Not a bad return.
I like the patience here. Then the ability to turn on the field once he recognized the opening.
They'll start this drive at midfield. They come out in a nickel. On the ground, and he won't get back to the line.
Hey, Coach, linebacker sniffed that play out from the start.
Yep, he wasn't going to be denied that tackle no matter who was trying to block him.
TCU up 7 points. Less than 3 minutes in the game. Runs with it, and he's got room. The defense scoops it.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense.
And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
You know, penalties can ruin a team's chances to win if they commit too many.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. They're packed in tight on the line. Takes a handoff, tackled for a loss. And that was not a good call offensively.
Nah, not a good call, only because they lost yardage. I'll tell you, I've seen plays like this where the tailback breaks one and goes for a touchdown.
You're right, Lee. You can never tell.
He scrambled. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. Now it's 1st and goal as he's knocked out after a nice gain. And a big gain on a quarterback scramble.
Easy play there. The receivers run the defenders off, and all the quarterback has to do was run to the vacant spot on the field.
And don't forget about the awareness of the quarterback, recognizing the coverage and having the courage to tote it downfield.
Gives it off, and down he goes at the 4-yard line. They gained 5 yards there.
5-yard gain on the play.
2nd down. They're 4 yards away. Here we go. TCU is up 7. Hands it off, and he's in for the score. Well, that might have just wrapped this thing up.
I tell you what, Kirk, this defense had to keep him on the end zone and off the scoreboard there, but they couldn't make the stop.
And now they're down by 2 scores with not a lot of time left. It's going to take a heck of a finish to come back in this one.
He makes the PAT. So with less than 2 to go in the 4th quarter, the score is TCU 35, Brigham Young 21. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He kicks it. He's to the 20. At the 40. And down he goes. At the 44. So, fellas, what's your attitude at this point in this game?
At this point, I think this game looks like it's out of reach, Coach.
Nah, not so fast, Kirk. It's only a 2-possession game, and these guys won't give up. A quick score, an onside kick, and another quick score, and we're talking about a completely different situation.
6-yard pickup.
Guys, with just 2 minutes to go, they're going to be dead in the water if they don't get a first down.
Brought down at the 22-yard line. That ball was up for grabs, Coach.
No question, it cost them a big chunk of yardage that time.
There was definitely some defenders in there. They've got to be able to at least knock it down, if not pick it off.
Looks left, finding his tailback. He's tackled at the 13-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense.
Well, the offense is helped out by that defensive penalty.
You bet they are. That's an easy way to pick up yards.
First and goal, and they need a touchdown here to get back in this game. The defense gets set as they hope to create another red zone turnover. Drops back to pass. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. What a huge break for the offense.
He had his hands all over that ball. He just couldn't bring it in.
They line up in an I. Throws it, and it's caught for the touchdown. That is exactly what they needed, guys.
Yeah, that brings them within a touchdown. We'll see if they go with the onside kick or if they decide to kick it deep and play defense.
And the offense did their job of getting into the end zone. Now they just need one more shot with the football.
So with just over a minute to go here in the fourth quarter, our score, TCU 35, BYU 28. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Here's the onside. Well, they tried, but they couldn't get the ball back.
Brad, they still have some time left, but it'll be up to their defense now to make a big play.
They'll start this drive at the 49-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They're packed in tight on the line. They go with a run, and he's taken down behind the line.
If these defenders continue to exploit the O-line like that, it's going to be a long day for this running back.
It's 2nd down and 12. Ball on their own 46. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's going to try and scramble. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. Fumble. It's picked up. What a crucial turnover there. That fumble could end up being the deciding factor in this game.
I'd say it's already a deciding factor, Brad. I mean, the last time I checked, we were in the fourth quarter.
We've got an exciting one on our hands now, guys. After that fumble, I'm going to go ahead and say this one's going down to the wire.
And this will be pretty much it for this offense. They need to capitalize on this possession. From the gun. And they make the stop at the 31. A couple of yards at most on that pass.
This is their last opportunity to stay in the game. Big stop by the defense. This game is in the books.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. He steps up at the 31-yard line. Nothing going on that one.
Well, this is it right here. If they can't get a first down, it's time to head for the buses.
The intensity of this place is increasing. Complete. It's the freshman. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent game.
Yeah, this guy's not going to burn too many guys deep, but he's definitely a good possession guy who you can rely on.
One-man backfield. Throws complete, and he's hit right away.
Let's see how the defense handles the no huddle.
The defensive back's moving in closer. And he stops the clock with a spike. So we're looking at another 3rd down here. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He drops back. And down he goes at the 40.
I talked to this receiver earlier in the week, and he comes up to me and says, "Yo, coach, you're going to be calling my number this week. I'm going to make some big plays."
Well, he wasn't lying. That was definitely a big-time play.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. For all of you watching, it's been a great game, and it has a chance to be even greater. Will the prayer be answered? It's time for the Hail Mary. He's looking to pass. Intercepted off the tip. And he's tackled at the 37-yard line. This one's in the books, and our final score, TCU 35, BYU 28. Kirk, any final thoughts here as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance?
Yeah, this was a great football game played by two teams that really wanted to win. BYU made a few more mistakes in this game than their opponents. Whether it's turnovers, penalties, missed tackles, or blown assignments, you just can't afford to make mistakes and expect to win.
Well, folks, that's it for this edition of NCAA Football 09. Our thanks go out to everyone here at EA Sports. And remember that if it's in the game, it's in the game.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.